So now we will see hoisting in JavaScript. Guys, hoisting in JavaScript is the default behavior of moving the declarations to the top, and this we are going to check with the help of examples as well. Basically, JavaScript only hoists the declarations and not the initializations. So guys, basically what is the meaning of hoisting over here? Let us understand this with the help of examples in VS Code in this case. So guys, simply we are going to create a new file over here. So we have this hoisting.js file in this case. Now guys, what we will do is, let us say simply we want to have the console.log statement over here, and we provide the variable that is x in this case, which we have not defined so far. So guys, what will happen? Let us see what will be the output on the terminal. So when we run this code over here on the terminal by using the node command and then followed by the name of the JavaScript file, that is hoisting.js, as you can see we are getting the reference error, that is x is not defined. So guys, this is pretty straightforward error. Since we have not declared or defined the variable that is x over here, we are getting this particular error. So guys, it is important that we provide certain variable with the name x in this case, and we can also provide the value that is 10 initially in order to print the value. So guys, let me just save this file now and try running this code once again over here on the terminal. So as you can see, now we are getting the value that is 10 over here. Now guys, what if we don't provide this particular declaration and initialization over here, but we remove it from the top of the program and then we provide this particular declaration after we have accessed this particular variable that is x over here? So what will be the output? So guys, over here we are declaring this variable that is x, but after we have accessed it. So let me just save this file now. Let us see what will be the output. So as you can see, we are getting error over here. It says reference error, cannot access x before initialization, which is pretty straightforward. We are trying to access the variable which is not initialized yet at the first line of code over here, and then on the second line we are declaring it. Now guys, let us check another scenario. What if we provide this particular where keyword instead of the let keyword over here? So simply we are going to provide the where keyword in this case and then followed by the name of the variable. Let us see whether we will get the same error, that is the reference error, once again. So when we run this code over here on the terminal, as you can see, instead of getting the error, we are getting undefined. So guys, why we are getting undefined? This is because of the JavaScript's default behavior, that is hoisting in this case. So guys, what is the meaning of hoisting now? So basically, when we are using the where keyword over here, so all the declarations of whatever variables, they move to the top of the program, and that is why we are getting undefined over here. So let us say we don't have this particular line of code where we are declaring the variable that is x. So what will happen? Let us see. When we save this file now and try running this code, it says reference error, x is not defined. But if we define it after accessing it, so we are accessing the variable that is x on the first line of code, and then we are declaring it on the second line. And when we run this code once again over here, you can see that there is no error, but we are getting the value as undefined. That's because the meaning of this is nothing but basically this particular declaration of the x variable, it is going on top over here at the start of the program, and that is how we are getting the undefined value over here. So when we comment out this third line of code and simply we have provided where x, we will get this same output that is undefined, since we have not defined any value. So let me just save this file now and try running this code. So as you can see, we are getting the undefined over here, and that is the meaning of the JavaScript hoisting. So whenever we are declaring the variable with this where keyword, it is going to move that declaration at the top of the program, and then we are not going to get any of the errors when we are accessing them. Now guys, the same thing will not happen when we are using the let keyword or the const keyword over here. So let us check that as well. So in this case, we have provided the where keyword and then we are getting undefined. What if we provide the let keyword over here? So let me just save this file now and try running this code once again over here. So as you can see, we are getting the reference error, cannot access x before initialization. What if we provide the constant over here and then try to access the x constant in this case? So again we are getting the error, that is reference error, cannot access x. So only in case when you are using the where keyword over here in order to declare the variable, that is the time when the JavaScript hoisting will occur. So guys, this is the meaning of JavaScript hoisting, and it is very important that you don't get confused whenever you are going to see the undefined value for such variables. So guys, if you are just getting started, it is very important that you define the variables at the top of the program as the best practice. So as you can see, it is one of the best practices in order to declare all the variables that you are going to use at the top before using them. So if you are using this X variable, make sure that you are having one of the statements in order to declare and define that variable. So over here we have defined the variable with the help of the let keyword, and simply we can print this particular value of the X variable over here, and we are getting the value of the X this time. So guys, this best practice you must follow while you are writing the JavaScript programs. So please make sure that you like this video so that it reaches to more people, and subscribe to the channel so that you get the notifications on upcoming videos as well. I'll see you in the next video, in which we are going to talk about this keyword in JavaScript. So stay tuned.